We are just about ready for the final day of the 23rd annual Taco Bell Tournament of Champions. We are glad you are with us on the NorthsideGrizzlies.com, also on the SouthsideMavericks.com, and also on the mobile apps as well, whichever way you're choosing to join us. We thank you and hope you are ready for some more basketball. I know we are as well. Whoops, that's not the schedule. Okay. Let me get under control here. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Here's today's schedule. Howe and Southside in the first game. Van Buren and Muldrow at 3. Greenwood and Northside at 4:30. Bishop, Miege, and Clawson at 6 in the championship game. My name is Blair Cartwright with Mascot Media. Tweet us at Mascot Media Team. Let us know you're enjoying the broadcasts. We're happy to be down here for the 3rd straight year. It is our pleasure. And we'll have the starting lineups momentarily. Michael Beaumont, the athletic director for Fort Smith Public Schools. In his first year, we're glad he is allowing us to be here, as well as the tournament directors, Brooke Jackson and Christy Kendrick. And Ricky Smith, of course, Ricky Jones. Ricky Smith, yeah, head coach for Northside.
Game of the final day of the TOC will feature the Lady Mavericks of Southside and the Lady Lions of Howe. First, the starting line for the visitors on the scoreboard, Lady Mavericks of Southside. A 5'3" sophomore guard, number 3, Essence Norwood.
Essence Norwood, one of the starters for Southside.
A 5'4" sophomore guard, number 2,
Dylan McCord. She had a big night from three-point range last night. Was the leading scorer for the Mavs.
Senior guard, number 12,
Sabrina Ponkivon. Soraya Reed. Ari Rice, rounding out the starting lineup. Robert Brunk, the head coach for Southside. They're coming in 0-7, looking for that first win. A lot of excitement and optimism with his arrival at Southside. Now for the Howe Lady Lions, 7-1 on the year. Michaela Twyman. Raylan Delt. Zoe Nation. Caitlin Stacy, she's been deadly from behind the arc, as has Sydney Womack. They're 7-1. Chris Brown is their head coach. They are ranked 3rd in 2A in Oklahoma. They are the defending state champions. And they are a powerhouse. So Howe will be the home team. Southside will be the visiting team. Handshakes and pleasantries. We are ready to roll. And with that, we are underway. Southside showing some good defensive pressure early on, and Howe just not able to get going, and they turn it over. The start's been a little sluggish for everybody. Oh, a nice steal by Nation, just rips it away from her. Passes it off. Now Stacy will kick it back out to Womack. Over to Nation. She's not scored in the tournament. A little bit surprising. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound is going to stay with Howe. Twyman will inbounds to Womack. Can't leave her open for three. That is why she drains it. And Howe has the first points of the ball game, up 3-0. Moving screen. That'll be Reed's first. So almost a minute into this, and Howe with a 3-0 lead. 7th place game here at the Taco Bell Tournament of Champions. Good defense by Southside. They're not letting the Lady Lions get a good look at it. You can see they've improved over the course of the 3 days here. After a tough start against Bishop Miege, they have improved each and every day. And Coach Brown, soon enough, he's going to take a timeout. He does not like the way his team is attacking this defensive pressure from Southside, so he will use this as a teaching moment. And the official tells him, well, it's kind of unusual. I mean, they're on the floor. I guess they have to be at a certain point. They were almost at midcourt. You saw the official kind of tell them to move along. So they just moved the huddle over a little bit. But they're good to go. Foul on the other end. Raylan Delt picks up a first foul. Coach Brown is not happy with his team right now, as Ari Rice goes to the line for a pair of free throws. Got the first. It's kind of hard to tell at first. I mean, that thing just right through the rim. That one's a little short. And they get it ahead. Again, Southside clogging up the lane, wouldn't let them drive in, but that's going to be a foul on McCord. No, they're going to give it to Norwood. Delt, short jumper, yes. Here comes the pressure from the Lady Lions. Norwood. Reed, double team, back over to Norwood. Timeout, Southside. There'll be a lot of teaching moments in this game today. Coach Brunk will take a 30-second as well. And we want to thank our tournament co-founders, the late Jerry and Sandy Wagner. She was honored last night by tournament directors Christy Kendrick and Brooke Jackson. And they've got a selfie station set up out in the lobby. The hashtag is FSTOC. First class tournament. It always draws a spectacular field. 3 pages, and the type is small to fit them all in, of Division I players that have played here over the course of the tournament. 3 have gone on to play in the WNBA, so it tells you there's been a lot of talent on this floor. And then, of course, the great history of Northside with the Lady Bears and the Grizzlies. The hot potato ends up in the hands of Howe. Twyman thought about a 3, backs it out. They'll work it around. Womack, she's not afraid to launch and drain it. That's her second 3. And it's now 8-1. Another steal, Womack ahead, dealt. Off the window, nicely done. Raylan's got 4. 10-1, here's more pressure from the Lady Lions. Mavericks turn it over, Womack straight to the rim. She's got 8, and Southside's gonna take another timeout with exactly 5 minutes to go in quarter number 1 and a 12-1 lead. Another 30-second timeout. Both coaches with the whiteboards out, drawing up some instructions and defense and offense for their respective teams. We are playing with the 35-second shot clock and a running clock in the 4th quarter if the margin gets to 30 or more. Norwood gets it in. That is Branham. Sabrina is fouled. A couple of players to choose from. They will give it to Delt, and that's her second. Nation will check in and Delt will check out. McCord will pick it up in the backcourt and bring it across. Big screen by Rice. Double team, McCord's in trouble. Gets it to Rice. They've got Norwood on the far wing. If they can get it over there to her. And Womack steals it away. Looking for help. And just kind of flips it behind her head. To Fletcher. They'll work it around. Now Fletcher drives in, throws up the one-hander, missed everything. Twyman with the rebound, brings it back out across court. Stacy in the lane, Twyman for 3, no, off the rim, and Rice gets the rebound for Southside. She's triple team, needs help, gets it out to Norwood, who manages to keep it in play and then runs right into Stacy, and Stacy will draw the foul. She was set up, but you got to give room for the offensive player to catch the ball. Fonkavon in the corner. Here's McCord for 3. Yeah. She's found a range from behind the arc. Nation drives in, draws contact high off the window. They're going to say it's on the floor, though, and Branham will pick up the foul, her first. Oh, they left her open for 3 and didn't make it. Norwood. They've got numbers if they can take advantage. She goes straight to the rack, no good. Branham there with the rebound. Oh, it wouldn't go. Rice pulls it down. Battle in the paint, trying to get it out. Tipped away. McCord spots up for 3. A little hard, but Norwood gets the rebound. Rice lost the handle momentarily. Branham traveled. Southside swarming on the triple team, deflects it, almost came up with the steal. Lady Lions got it back, now cross court. Twyman drives in baseline, nice move. Couldn't get it to go off the rim, and Southside brings it down the other way. Nation got a hand on it, but Southside able to retain the possession. Working the cuts, Rice didn't know it was coming. Branham thought about driving, Nation backs her out. Falcavon double team, the cord. Kicks it out, here's Norwood for three. Missed everything, off Southside, it'll be Howe basketball. Kaylin Nye checking in for Howe. Aaliyah Johnson will check in for Southside. (12-4). Howe in front, trying to go inside to Nye, knocked out of bounds by Reed. Howe opened it up with a 9-0 run. Nye inside, she's fouled. And that'll be on Reed, and that is Soraya's second foul. Nye had a nice game off the bench yesterday. Got them both. Nye had 6 off the bench. The leading scorer yesterday was dealt with 10. Ramsey, who we haven't seen yet, had 9. Fletcher picking up the foul there. Jasmine Johnson checked in, as you might have heard the PA announcer. Reed drives in, and nope, they're going to call Womack. No, they're going to get Nation for the foul. A little bit out of control maybe, but yeah, Coach Brown not real happy with that call. Reed, she went to the floor with the ball, and you can't do that, that's a travel. Good ball movement. 3 on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound. Southside has it. Don't believe Johnson or Nation have scored for Howe in the tournament. A little surprised by that. Womack thought about it, but traveled. I'm going to say she drug the pivot foot. Another substitution coming in. Caloro, and we'll see Kaylee Turner for the first time, number 43. She's had a couple of nice games off the bench's hands. Turner, nice steal. Clorio. Nye in trouble, now gives it off to Turner, off the window, good. Comes some more pressure. Southside's got to hurry up and get it in. Long throw down the floor. Nye runs it down, and Reed a little too aggressive on the defensive pressure, and that'll pick up her 3rd, and Branham will have to come in for her. Southside, it's in the midst of a 32-game losing streak, but they play hard. Good things will come for them as Nye banks one in. Norwood, nice job knifing through the defense. The pass is tipped away though. Here comes Fletcher, bringing it down, kicks it out. Nice pass inside. Turner, no, nice give and go there. Nye couldn't quite handle it. Turner's got good hands for a post player. She's going to be something to watch over the years as Fletcher drains the three. And now they are on a 9-0 run. Monkavon to the basket. Oh, it didn't quite go. Foul is going to be on Johnson. Sabrina missed the first. Neal's going to check in. Dungu in as well. Number 5. Rebound by Turner. Turner lost the handle. And that's going to be the end of quarter number 1. It's been all Howe in this one. They lead it 21-4, and we will return to the Tournament of Champions after this.
Do allow me to learn to fight my own battles. Don't try to relive your youth through me.
Do allow me to make mistakes and learn from them.
Don't allow me to quit before I complete the activity. I need to learn perseverance.
Do support me and come to watch me play and perform and be my biggest fan regardless of the outcome.
Don't encourage me to specialize in a specific activity or sport.
Don't talk bad about my teammates and coaches.
Do teach me to respect my coaches, instructors, and officials.
Do understand that education-based activities are more about just winning and losing. They're about learning.
Ready for the second quarter of action. Howe in front, 21-4. Leading scorer has been Sydney Womack with 8 points. Fletcher has 3. Nye with 4, Delt with 4. Turner with 2. For Southside, Rice with 1. McCord with 3. Lady Lions with that pressure defense. Norwood had it knocked away, got it back. Turner knocked it loose. It's going to be a turnover. Fletcher all the way to the basket, couldn't finish. Turner there off the rim. Nye's got it underneath. She's surrounded by 4 Mavs. And they've got a choice of people to call it on. It will be on Ari Rice. Amari Clark is also checked in, number 55. And now we see Maddie Ramsey checking in for the first time today, 0-0 for Howe. Nye knocked them both down. Ramsey, ooh, that was a big screen by Rice. Norwood thought about it. Neal up top. Side to Rice. Overpass. Nye lost it behind her back. Clark came up with it, and we're going to have a 1-and-1 opportunity for Southside. And that will be on Ramsey, her first. So both teams in the bonus. Free throws no good. Ramsey with the rebound. Johnson, Ramsey inside. Here's Nye, puts it on the deck, off the window, good. Kalen's got 8 points. Tying Womack for high score honors. Womack, blocked from behind by Ramsey. She helps her up. The good sportsmanship there as Nye comes up with the loose ball. Lady Lions, nice pass ahead to Ramsey, but she couldn't corral it. Back over to Southside. McCord will check back in. McCord was 4 of 8 from the three-point land yesterday, 14 points. Clark into the double team. Neal looking for help, and Turner knocks the pass away. Another steal by the Lady Lions. Colorio to the basket. She's fouled. That will be on Rice, her second. Colorio with her first basket. Johnson checks back in, as does Honkavon. Honkavon with the rebound. McCord going inside. Clark kicks it out. Here's McCord for three. It's a short one. Bodies go everywhere. Rebound goes to the Lady Lions. Everybody's up and okay. Ramsey. Johnson back to Ramsey. She'll shoot the three. Yes. 17-0 run now for Howe, and almost another steal. Branham will check in, and Clark will take a seat. Moving screen. Johnson didn't get set, kind of gave her a little hip check, and that will turn it back over to Howe. Good contingent of Lady Lion fans on hand, but they support their team. They're always here every year and bring a lot of folks. Sabrina off the window, won't go. Branham with the follow. That ends the run at 17-0. Turner wanting the ball down low. Nye around the screen, and it's going to go out and it'll stay with Howe. Norwood checks back in. Delt checks back in as well. Womack will check in as well. So both teams using their bench. Sabrina shaking up on that. Hope she's all right. Ponkivon picks up her first. I'll say that right before we're out of here, I promise. Dell at the line, misses the first. Nye with the rebound, kicks it back out. Womack. She'll shoot it from there and can hit it. Nye puts it on the deck. Oh, nice job by Branham to rip it away. The Mavs quickly down the floor. Johnson off the window, good. Little 4-0 run for Southside. And they come up with another defensive steal. Delt took it away and lays it off the window. And Coach Brown's going to take another timeout. He's not real pleased with the way his team is handling the defensive aggression. Basically, he's telling them don't dribble so much, pass the ball. Coach Brunk, on the other hand, encouraging his players. They've played some good defense. You can tell they've gotten better And it's always good when you play 3 games in 3 days. You kind of get a rhythm going. Then the tough thing is they're going to have a couple days off, but that'll be good. They'll need to rest up. That one's tipped by Womack. Ramsey will take it to the glass, draws contact. If it goes, no. Branham picks up the foul. Her second. Both teams in the bonus. Now Howe's in the double bonus. Ramsey missed that one. Twyman checks back in for Howe. Got the second, so Maddie's got 4 points. Comes some more pressure. Branham, yep, she's fouled by Delt. And that's Raylan's third. Annie Branham at the line. Missed the first. Nation's going to check back in for Howe. Delt will come out. Missed them both. Nation with the rebound. Womack sets the offense. Nye, that one's deflected. Womack, Twyman. Nation. Off the window, no. Branham with the rebound, controls it, had it tipped away. Still loose. She comes up with it, kicks it back. They're going to have to get it across the line to avoid a 10-second call, and they just managed to. And then a foul. And Twyman, her first. Michaela's first. And with that, Amari Clark will check back in for Southside. Branham goes to the bench. Essence Norwood looking for her first points of the ball game. Got the first. Got them both. 3.5 to play. Womack from downtown. Oh, that was from the Arkansas River almost. She's got 11. That might be the deepest 3 we've seen during the tournament. Again, good pressure by the Lady Lions. Stacy will check back in for Howe. Dugu checks back in for Southside. Following the perimeter. That will be on Nye. And that will put Johnson at the line. The junior misses the first. Got the second. That zone's giving Howe some fits. Nation for 3. Yep. Her first basket of the tournament, if you can believe that. She had a big tournament last year, but has not scored until that shot. It was found a little surprising. Twyman with the nice deflection and steal. She had Stacy on the wing and couldn't get it to her, so they turned it right back over. Two minutes to go until halftime. Nye almost stolen from behind by Punky Vaughn, but she'll pick up her second. So the sophomore at the line for a pair and can't get that one to go. One more. Couldn't get either to drop as Johnson clears the rebound for Southside. Stolen away by Nation. Nice job of finding Twyman open to the basket. She couldn't finish though. McCord. Womack with the rebound. She'll bring it down. Looking to push. Oh, and she's got Nye wide open under the basket. And she's in double figures with 10. So Womack has 11. Nye has 10. Johnson had that one blocked by Womack. They've got Nation on the wing. Now Womack, she'll spot the deep three, in and out, no good. Johnson had the rebound, lost it. Nye comes away with it. Clark took it away. Funky Vaughn to the basket, couldn't get it to go. Fouled from behind, that's gonna be on Womack, her first. Funky Vaughn will go to the line for a pair. Sabrina has not scored yet today. Got that one to go. Neal checks back in for Southside. Turner back in for Howe. And Womack will check in after the make. Stolen away. Norwood up and in. Good hustle by Southside. Turner underneath, blocked by Johnson. Nice defense there. That brings the Southside faithful to their feet. 13.4 until halftime. Womack kicks it over. Three-pointer no good, rebounded. Norwood to the basket, too hard, Neal. Clark at the horn, won't go. It is halftime. Howe on top, 40-15. So our scoring leaders, Nye with 10, Womack with 11, Fletcher with 3, Ramsey with 4, Delt with 4, Turner with 2, Nation with 3, and Clorio with 1. For Southside, McCord has 3, Norwood has 4, Johnson with 3, Funky Vaughn with 2, Brandon with 2, and Rice with 1. We'll step away momentarily. We'll turn the audio down, but the stream will stay on, and we'll get back with you shortly This is the 2019 Taco Bell Tournament of Champions. So we are ready for half number 2 of the 7th place game here at the 2019 Taco Bell Tournament of Champions. It will be Howe's basketball as we get underway. Delt, Twyman, Nation, Womack, and Stacy on the floor for Howe. McCord, Womack, Funkavon, and Zoe Nation. Her second 3 of the ball game. Funkavon and Reed on the floor for Southside. Both teams back with the starting 5s. Funkavon wouldn't go. Stacy with the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Nation, Womack. She'll back it out. High post to Stacy. Thought about it. Little give and go. Nation for 3. She knocks it down. And so, just like that, Nation has hit back-to-back 3s. And we have a deflection. A monitor blocking the view. So Zoe did not score in the first 2 games, has 9 in this one. I knew she was going to score. It was just a matter of when. Good defense by Howe. Playing a man-to-man. Trying to go inside to Rice. Nation comes away with it. Down the floor, backs it up. Twyman was open. Here comes Womack. She'll launch that normally. No, Nation thought about it. Kick it around. Womack will shoot the 3. Yeah, no. I thought it was going down. Dealt with the nice rebound. Up and in. No. It'll go off of Southside. Should stay with Howe. Womack on behind the screen. No. Dealt with the rebound. Well, we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Howe. Funkavon, I think, tying her shoe or trying to stretch a calf muscle. She's hobbled a little bit. She may have to come out of the ball game, and she will. As Neal will come in for her. Van Buren and Muldrow in her next game. Dealt in the lane, yes. Neal working the baseline, tried to bounce it across, but Womack was, Nation was there to take it away. Twyman in the lane, kicks it out. Womack will spot up for 3, yes. Sydney with 14 points. Womack just picked up her second. Norwood thought about going inside. Now knocked away by Delt. Norwood got it back. That's rejected. And what a save by Nation, though they couldn't control it. McCord launches a 3, no good. Gets her own rebound. Tries to go into the lane. Womack's there to make the steal. Twyman Womack, nice ball movement. Nation for three. She's on fire. Zoe's got 4 threes in the ball game, 3 here in the second half. Neal for 3. Nope. Foul underneath. They're going to call Rice for her third. And that will bring Johnson into the ball game for Rice. No. Dugu will come in. Twyman and Womack. Now inside, there's Stacy. She's been kind of quiet offensively today. Delt draws contact and will go to the line. Caitlin has not scored today. That's on Reed. That's her 4th. So Raylan at the line for 2, knocks down the first. Branham will check in for Dugu. Missed the second, long rebound. Norwood's got it. Through the pressure, all the way to the rim, leaves it to McCourt, and she banks it in. Good play there. Southside's first basket of the second half. On the other end, Delt draws contact, and I think Reed has just fouled out of the ball game. And she has fouled out with no points. And she comes out. And Dugu checks right back in. Johnson checks in as well. That was a 15-0 run to start the quarter for Howe. Second, no good. Johnson with the rebound, tied up. Possession error with Southside. No good, long rebound. Everybody hitting the deck right now. I think Neal's going to pick up that one. Womack thought about it, puts it on the deck, drives in, a little push shot, no good. Dealt there with the rebound and up and fouled by Johnson. Yvonne checks back in for Southside. As Norwood takes a seat. Missed the second free throw, but Nation with the rebound. They'll reset the offense. Oh, she thought Womack was going to cut toward the basket. She didn't, and the pass ended up in the bench. Neal looking to go inside, needs help, or she's going to get a 5-second call. Knocked away by Twyman, and it'll be a 5-second call or a jump ball. Either way, Howe's basketball with 3:24 to go in the third quarter. Delt thought about going baseline, and she stepped on the end line. Southside ball. Funky Vaughn might have got away with a carry there. Nice move to the hole, wouldn't go though. Womack, Nation. Just kind of assist kings right now. Delt. Look at him whip that ball around. That is nice. Nation, nope. Johnson with the rebound. She's fouled. Stacy picks up the foul. On the floor. That'll be on Funky Vaughn. Her third. No, they're going to call Stacy as we get a new 5. For Howe to come in. Nye and Johnson among those. Ramsey as well. Nye ends up with the steal. Calorio, Ramsey for 3. No. Long rebound and miss. They get it right back. Fletcher. Nye. Nice job of finding Ramsey underneath the basket all alone for the layup. Neal drives in, and she's going to draw a foul from Nye. Leading scorer for Howe after 2 games was Delt with 18 total. 8 in the first, 10 in the second. Free throw does not go. Rice will check back in, as does Norwood for Southside. Dugu and Johnson take a seat. Neal's second free throw on the way, no good. Nye with the rebound. Nye, Ramsey. 3-pointer away from Johnson, no good. She hadn't scored in the tournament either, and travel. McCord's going to check back in for Southside. Neal will come out. Nye, short jumper, yes. Callan Nye has 12 points. Norwood goes baseline. Nice give to Rice. Under a minute to go. Fletcher knocks down to 3. And we will have a running clock in the final period, quarter, whatever you prefer. Funky Vaughn with a nice basket. (64-21) as we enter the final moments of the quarter, and that was a nice drive by Nye. She's got 14. She leads all scorers. Another steal. That was Johnson with the steal. And layup, Calorio. She's got 3. And Howe is putting up some numbers. So at the end of the third, 68-21, we'll have a running clock when we return for the fourth quarter of this one. Back to the Tournament of Champions in Fort Smith after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 140,000 participants here in Arkansas who take part in high school sports or activities.
One quarter left in this 7th place game. Howe will be the 7th place finisher. Southside 8th. I've done a poor job of writing my scores down. So a running clock, this one will end a little quick. Norwood had it knocked away. Johnson will reset the offense up top. Ramsey. Nice ball movement. Colorio for 3. Missed everything. Rebounded by Clark. Southside looking to push. McCord lost the handle. Fletcher to the basket, draws contact, and one coming. Wonky Vaughn pick up her third. Oh, it's her 4th. Okay, I do have it right. You keep a score sheet with felt tip pins. It's easy to mess it up. So Fletcher gets the old-fashioned 3-point play. Shiloh's got 9 points. Clark drew contact, and that'll be on Ramsey. Maddie's second. Clark hits the first, so she's in the book with her first point of the ball game. Missed the second, rebounded by Fletcher. Colorio open for 3. She can hit that, and she does. Nadia with 6 points in the game. Norwood trying to answer and banks one in. So we're trading threes now. Nice move to the basket. Callan is having a nice game. She's got 16. Knocked away by Nye. She'll bring it across. She's just a sophomore. Norwood 1-on-2. Hesitation, no. Johnson clears it away, and now Southside gets it back. Now we'll have a jump ball. Yes. Both sides wanting the foul, but the officials did not see it that way. Nye cuts the basket, wouldn't go. Clark with the rebound. Sure, fatigue's starting to take a little bit of effect. Norwood for 3. Long rebound. Wonky Vaughn fouled. and that'll be Glorio's first. Sabrina Fonky-Von at the line. She's got 4 points, 1 in the second half, 3 in the first. Missed that one. Johnson and Branham check back in, as does Turner for Howe. Johnson almost had the miss. Branham tries to save it. I'm going to say somebody was on the end line. It'll be Southside basketball. Oh, a nice effort. Clorio almost had it, but stepped on the line as she touched the ball. So Southside retaining possession. Branham looking for help. Norwood launches a three. No. Rebound, Ramsey. Down low, Ramsey. Out of bounds on Southside. Johnson, she'll shoot a three, no. Rebounded by Johnson of Southside, stolen away. Colorio back out to Fletcher. She'll reset. And that's travel. Colorio drug the foot. Neal checks in for Southside. Norwood comes out. Tipped out of bounds. Nice move to the basket, wouldn't go. Long rebound, finally controlled by Southside. Tried to go inside, Turner with the steal. Fletcher looking to push. 1-on-3 draws contact. And Neal will pick up her second foul.
Foul number 25, the Southside, Malaysia Neal. Her second. Fletcher at the line for 2.
One more free throw coming. Fletcher now in double figures with 10. Under a minute to go. Shiloh now with 11 points. Dugu thought about it. Branham, that might have been blocked. Ramsey leads the break. Turner wants it down low. Fletcher drives in, cut off, knocked out of bounds. Shot clock will be off, so they don't even have to shoot if they don't want to. And it appears that's going to be the case. 78-25 is going to be our final. Howe improves to 8-1 on the year. Southside falling to 0-8. Nye with 16 points leads all scorers. Womack had 14. Fletcher with 11. Ramsey with 6. Colorio with 6. Delt with 9. Turner with 2. And Nation with 12. For Southside, Rice with 3. Clark with 1. Brandon with 2. Fonky-Von with 4. Johnson with 3. 7 for Norwood, and McCord finishes with 5. So Howe is our 7th place winner, and we will have our next game, Muldrow and Van Buren. It's Supposed to tip at 3. They might start a little earlier. You never know. We're going to stop the stream momentarily and then pick it right back up. So keep it right here, and this is the 2019 Tournament of Champions.